Okay, how we doing today? Thank you for tuning in. I am Just Chad TV. I wanted to go over real quickly here a couple of things that I ran into when watching the user interface. I talked about these features yesterday on stream, but I wanted to make a short little video for them. So let me go ahead and switch my camera here so I can get my big old head out of the way. I hope everybody's having a great day. I know it's going to be a good one. We got some games every night, except for Fridays. It's Fallout Friday. So thanks for watching this video here. Now, here are some things I want to speak on first before I go into what the devs showed us. So this is, pretty good. I like the, the skin look. That's, with a little bit of movement. That's nice. What I want to see is how this person, how it says, let me get that out of the way. That's to cover up the map during match, but how this shows how it says in match and in menus, I'd like to see it say what kind of match. In Nitro, in quick match, in ranked, in legacy. That would be a nice addition. And on top of that, the ability to watch a friend's match in real time. Like maybe even just over their shoulder, not necessarily a free cam. That could be pretty cool. So that's my initial thoughts right there. That's something I mentioned. And then under matches, something else, I would like to see what other people built in terms of items, so I can kind of know what other people did. Maybe I got beat really badly by a particular character. Obviously some of their skills play a factor to that, but I think builds are really important to make an impact. So to see those builds without having to go to the match replay itself, that would be a pretty good feature to add. Now, specifically in connection to the user interface that they mentioned, let me pull it up here so y'all can see it. This is what they showed during the dev stream today. I like the layout. It almost feels a little busy to me. A little bit. They added this feature to claim loot core. They could shrink this down if they wanted to just be the symbol of a loot core and have a little one icon. That could be good. Just shrink it down. I guess for new players, yeah, that would make sense. But once you play the game a few times, you kind of know what it is. In this one, you could just simply have the number. It doesn't have to be a whole square banner like that. You could have the number for Battle Pass. You could even put the Battle Pass number up on the user interface next to Battle Pass. Like it'd say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2, whatever. And get rid of this off of the screen, right? Take this, get rid of it, put it over here within your new news feed that you created, and combine all of that. You don't need a link to the patch notes and a link to this and a link to that. Just one area for all your info. That's it. Reduce the busyness on the screen because there's already enough going on. And then I hope, because right now it's a static screen, but I hope that this screen has some movement to it. Like obviously the purple smoke moving would be really nice. Even her, bobbing back and forth, maybe doing some kind of movement, picking up her staff, stomping it down. Yeah, that would be some cool additions. But again, I think it's a little busy on here with all of this going on. It's like, this is just like quick links, which again, Battle Pass, Just put the number right next to where it says Battle Pass. Like how you have the loot core icon here. Like, you're almost doubling down. I don't know, you could just add a simple number right there. Rather than doing all of this, just put your rank on your Battle Pass right next to it. You could even add for your top, where it says top rank, you could add your rank right next to it. Same, and have a number there. And then you could have number of cores open. You could still have this claim core on the main screen. I think that's okay. Does it need to be that big? It might be okay. Maybe, again, if you remove this here, move it over to, and combine it with your new item, I forget what they called it specifically, news feed or new features feed. Combine that in there into that, rotation of information. Move this down here on the bottom right. I mean, but they even have this button. So it's like triple redundant here. You got a symbol, you got to click claim Ion Core here, and then daily login rewards. Unless that's even over with after a certain point. Like, right? So let me see my screen here. Hold on. Yeah, see, this has been done since I joined, it was only 7 days worth. So this is kind of like, maybe refresh it somehow, or maybe if you log in enough, this needs to be revamped, this daily login rewards, because it could be you don't necessarily need skins, but maybe you could give a small portion of platinum or opals out for just logging in. Reward people like that. I know you don't want to give away free stuff, but the more you create, the more opportunity, the more desire to play the game and buy things and customize, the more beneficial it'll end up being for the developers and the players. So I like the fact that they have these, skins displayed on the front page. So maybe get rid of this background with the movement, right? And then just have a low-key, smoky colored background moving, right? With the character doing something. You could even have the screen rotate like it does with different skins when you go in and out, and just have this character skin chilling with a somewhat simpler background than what they have now, because that was a bit of a complaint in the dev stream there. But again, I think it's a little busy with all these buttons. They could simplify it, put your battle pass number right there, right? So they're like, oh, what's that? Click it, and then it'll take them to it. So you need to draw the attention where they need to go. It's too busy for me. I know they're going to end up changing it again, I'm sure, but those are some things that I would change in accordance with what I've learned and what I've seen today. Excited for the new character. Seems a little bit crazy, a little bit overpowered. You know how that usually goes with new characters. They'll figure that out. But I think the game as a whole, hopefully, is going in the right direction. You got the Legacy map coming in, which looks really cool. You got Nitro coming back. I think there's still potential for this game to grow a lot. Maybe it'll take a franchise character from another game to come in and give it a little boost. There's got to be opportunity there to bring in those characters to really give this game like a shock to the system almost. But yeah, that's my thoughts on what I saw from the dev stream, specifically the user interface and the opportunity to increase that. And thanks for watching. Y'all enjoy, and I'll see you in the stream.